Welcome to Rays of Hope, where inspiration meets possibilities. Join us on this journey as we explore videos that illuminate the path to positivity, resilience, and success. This video continues the discussion by explaining the more detailed and advanced points of the topic, helping you see the full picture step by step. Modern life often feels like a constant race. We're taught that success means high productivity, a packed calendar, and always putting others first. We praise people who burn the candle at both ends and label dedication as always being busy. For many, taking personal time feels like a luxury, or worse, an act of selfishness. This belief is harmful, though. If you constantly pour from an empty cup, you eventually run dry. Prioritizing yourself isn't selfish, it's an absolute necessity for survival and happiness. When we talk about meeting your own needs, we mean recognizing and actively honoring the fundamental requirements you possess for physical, emotional, and mental well-being. This goes far beyond just getting enough sleep or eating food. It involves intentional action that refills your inner reserves. Why taking care of yourself is the opposite of selfish. The idea that focusing on yourself detracts from your ability to help others is a widespread myth. In reality, the opposite is true. When you feel fulfilled and cared for, you have a much greater capacity to give genuinely and consistently to the people around you. Think of yourself as a water pitcher. If your pitcher is cracked and never refilled, how can you expect to water the garden? Caring for yourself is foundational work. It establishes the robust base needed to handle life's challenges, celebrate successes, and show up fully in your various roles. Boost your energy and stop feeling burned out. Ignoring personal needs directly leads to physical and emotional exhaustion. This state of constant depletion is often called burnout. It doesn't happen overnight. It builds slowly as you ignore little needs day after day, week after week. Ignoring essential maintenance, like rest or quiet time, drains your system. Meeting these needs acts like essential maintenance for your whole self. When you intentionally prioritize recovery, you restore energy reserves. This allows you to face the day not just with the bare minimum, but with vitality. Adequate rest, proper nutrition, and movement aren't optional additions. They are the power source that keeps you running smoothly. Without them, you slow down, make mistakes, and often resort to coping mechanisms that don't serve you well. How self-care improves your relationships with others. When your own needs are consistently unmet, your patience shrinks. Little annoyances become huge roadblocks. You might find yourself snapping at family members or becoming easily frustrated with coworkers. This is a common consequence of chronic internal stress. Stress makes us reactive instead of responsive. A person who is well cared for is calmer, more patient, and remarkably more present for others. When you minimize your own stress, you bring a lighter, kinder energy to your interactions. You have the emotional space to truly listen to your friends and family. This enables stronger, healthier relationships where communication flows easily and conflicts are resolved with grace. Investing in your own well-being is one of the best investments you can make in your friendships and family life. Discovering what you really need versus what you think you want. Many people struggle to identify their true needs because they confuse them with wants. A want often involves external validation or material acquisition, like needing a new car or wanting approval from a boss. A need, however, addresses an internal deficit, a fundamental requirement for functioning. The first step in meeting your needs is pausing to assess your current state. Start by asking yourself honestly, what is currently draining me, and what would genuinely refill me right now? Often the answer to a true need is simple, but we overlook it because it isn't flashy or productive in the traditional sense. Breaking down your needs, physical, emotional, and mental. Needs exist across several critical categories. Recognizing what each category requires is key to establishing balance. This video wrapped up the remaining concepts and connected everything learned from both parts. Thank you for joining us on this uplifting journey with Rays of Hope. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe to stay tuned for more videos that spark hope and empowerment. Until next time, keep shining brightly. Thank you for watching.